What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and recently I was tagged in a horror tag video by Rob from Rob's Movie Collection. If you're not familiar with his channel, he does movie reviews and comic reviews and other things. He's a really cool laid back guy and you should definitely check out his channel if you have the time. With that said, let's jump right into the questions. Starting things off, the first question was, what is your favorite horror movie opening sequence? For me, it's Freddy's Revenge or Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I like how things start off on the bus and seem normal at first and then just get more and more creepy as things go along, and by the time they hit the desert you can tell shit's about to hit the fan. I always felt it does a great job of setting up the tone for the movie, and it definitely helped to make it one of my favorites in the franchise. Alright, the second question is, what are your top 3 horror movie quotes? Sticking with Freddy's Revenge, I would have to say the part when he's at the party terrorizing all the kids and one of the kids comes up and he's trying to talk him down and telling him like, oh, we can help you and this, that, and the other. And he just kind of grabs him and was like, help yourself, fucker.
Just tell us what you want, all right? Yeah, I'm here to help you.
Help yourself, fucker!
That's by far the funniest part of the movie for me, and that always stuck out for me. Another quote I love from Freddy is from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, when he puts the girl's head through the TV and he's just like, welcome to prime time, bitch.
Tit Jennifer, your big breaking TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Yeah. I always thought that was hilarious. And I guess the last one would be from Shocker. I don't know if you guys heard of that one, but it's another Wes Craven film. And it's from the scene where they put him in the electric chair and they think he got electrocuted, but he turns into ash and completely burns away. And the guy's father just comes over and was like, man, that chair really kicks ass. I don't know, I always thought that was funny as hell too. All right, moving on to number 3, King or Kubrick? Which vision do you like better of The Shining? I'm gonna have to go with Kubrick because I feel like he had the more iconic film and it definitely stands out and was more entertaining. But as far as a story, I feel like Stephen King did a better job of telling the story he wanted to tell with his miniseries. And if I had to sit down and just pick one to watch, it would more than likely be Kubrick's. All right, and with number 4, what is your favorite creature in a horror movie? That's easy, the Creeper, from Jeepers Creepers. I always liked his personality and especially how he was terrorizing the kids in Jeepers Creepers 2. He definitely became one of my favorite horror movie icons after that, and that was pretty much a no-brainer for me. Moving on to number 5, what horror movie do you dislike that everyone else seems to like? For me, it would be the Purge movies. I'm really not interested in those movies at all, and they seem to be pretty successful, and I understand a lot of people are drawn to them, but me personally, I just have no interest in that franchise whatsoever. Number 6 is, in any type of horror movie scenario, who would you want to be grouped with to ensure your survival? I know they were kind of dysfunctional for a lot of the film, but I feel like, there's enough people in the group to, have me safely get away while some people are being killed, and the other people we can work together and figure out a way to get away or solve the problem or anything like that. But I always did like that group of survivors in that horror movie. All right, for number 7, if you were given creative control over your favorite horror movie, what would you change? I would allow Ben to survive in the original Night of the Living Dead. I always hated that he died at the end and ended up becoming a zombie, and he fought so hard and dealt with so much to, help everybody survive. And I always really hated to see him die at the end. So if I could change anything, I would probably change that. All right, number 8, what are your 2 favorite artwork covers to horrible horror movies? I can't really think of any horrible horror movies with good artwork off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna go with 2 of my favorites, which is the original artwork for Nightmare on Elm Street and the Fright Night artwork. Moving on to number 9, what is a horror movie you have tried to watch several times but for some reason are unable to finish? For me, it was The Grudge. I tried to watch that a couple times, but by the end I always either lose interest or fall asleep. So I've never fully seen it. I've seen bits and pieces of it and watched, I would say, about majority of the first half, but that's as far as I've ever got with that. Number 10, what movie would you like to have in your collection that you do not already own? A Quiet Place. I'm planning to get that pretty soon, but as of right now, I don't have that yet. Number 11, if you could enter any horror movie and help the characters within, what movie would you choose? I'm gonna go with Cabin in the Woods because they pretty much got cheated during that whole movie, so they deserved and could have used a little bit of help. So I would, choose that. And the last question is, in modern day films, which 2 comedic actors would you put in a film with today's monsters? I would put Jay and Silent Bob in the Jeepers Creepers movie. I'm pretty sure that would be hilarious. Jay would be cursing the whole time, and Silent Bob, I would love to see his, facial reactions to some of the crazy stuff that happens throughout the film. But yeah, those were all of my answers for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Rob for tagging me in it. And I'm going to tag Dr. Video and my boy Infamous Jay because I love to hear both of their answers. But that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.